Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Catio Chat this morning. I'm going to make my way out to the kitchen and see if we have any kitties. Oh, there's Miss Muffy way over there by the door. There's our weather kitty, Loki, and Bear. And then we've got Luna somewhere. Where's Luna now? Oh, okay, Loki wants to go out. That's good. Let's go and check the weather for us. Good boy, Loki. There he goes, out onto the catio. All right, well, let's see. This is our DIY catio that we built 10 years ago for our kitties. And it's their favorite room. Now, today, we're supposed to get a ton of rain. Oh, there's our second weather kitty. Oh, not sure if she's going to do the weather or not today. Oh, okay. Yes, so we are supposed to get a lot of rain today. We actually have a warning for rain. And it's right around when I have to go out and take Lucy to her vet appointment today. So I'm going to have to drive slow. And we've got more rain coming. That is so wonderful because we are still in a drought. And people have lost their wells. So bring on the rain. All right. Let's get this big puffy chair out of the way. Here we go. All right. Now we can see the fuzzy faces in the window. Here's a little fuzzy face. It's Miss Muffy, a.k.a. Bubs. And her real name, her given name, was Baby, because she was so tiny as a kitten. Yep, so this is our oldest kitty, Miss Muffy, and she's 26 years old. And still going strong, you can see. She's still got all her teeth and everything. All right, let me see now. Bear, oh, there's Bear. Good morning, Bear. So Bear's our 10-year-old classic silver polydactyl mainecoon cat. And Bear has extra toe beans. Yes, he does. You want your chair? I'll pull it out for you. There you go, if you want it. Yeah, so Bear's got all the extra toes, whether he needs them or not. Makes his feet awful cute, though. And here he is. They're sort of like big paddles. Yep, and that's our Bear and Miss Muffy. These two are always found inside near the treat cabinet. Well, since we don't have any other kitties, I might as well start with what's going on. So we had our family meeting yesterday, and on behalf of my mom, just to decide what our next steps are and where she is in her journey. And it was a very good meeting. They determined that, well, they've been doing these tests for her mental capabilities. It might be some kind of dementia test. I can't remember what it's called, but so apparently 25 out of 30 is normal. And my mom, her first test, she scored a 24. Her second test, she scored a 15. And 3 days ago, she scored a 9. So my mom is deteriorating mentally, and her physicality is already compromised because she's been in the hospital for a month and she's 91. So what was determined was that she's going to remain at the hospital until she's placed in a nursing home. So we weren't sure if that was a possibility or not. And sometimes different provinces in Canada, they will charge you after a month of being in the hospital. They'll charge you nursing home fees. But apparently in our little province, there's no charge to keep somebody in the hospital. So that was a bit of a relief because, you know, she could live there for 2 or 3 years, and that would be quite costly. So that's what's going on with my mom. She's going to be staying in hospital until she's placed, and unfortunately there's 50 other people just like her in the hospital waiting to be placed, so it could take a little while, but they are going to prioritize it, so that's a good thing. Yeah. And then we had a really good visit with my mom yesterday, so that hard part is done, and it's quite a relief to know exactly what's going to happen now, because up until now we're just wondering. And yeah, so that was my appointment yesterday. And I think I'm going to turn the coffee pot on and pretend I'm having a coffee while I'm talking. All right. Well, let's show off Miss Muffy's mug. So we have some mugs in our store with all the kitties' paintings on the mugs that I made. And there's some hoodies in there too with kitties' faces on them if you're interested. There. All right, coffee's on, Bear. Now, our next topic is going to be Lucy. So, Lucy is my mom's little cat who is in need of a home because, well, my sister was going to take Lucy. So this is what's happened. While my sister is home for visits, she always comes and sees her best friend from her younger life, right, Bear? And they're still best friends. So they got together and decided or discovered that her friend Wendy just lost a kitty. And so my sister, who already has 2 beautiful kitties, decided to let Wendy have Lucy, who has been a lifetime friend of our family, actually. So it's almost like my sister will have Lucy. So I'm thrilled because she would be the next best person to take Lucy. Yeah, and my sister just wanted to ease her pain. So, so that's what's happening. Everything is happening all at once, and there's so much going on, it's not funny. So today now, I only have one appointment today, and that's with Lucy. Lucy's going to the vet, isn't she, Bear? She's going to get, I think there's 1 needle she needed, and then she's going to be going straight from there to her new home. And I couldn't be more happy because poor Lucy's been hanging out there at that house for quite a while by herself. Yeah, only getting visits from me. So it's all good. I'm thrilled about it. And I think I've gotten all my news out. Hi, Beer. Let's check on the other kitties. Yes, so everything is working out. My mom's gonna get the care she needs. There's Loki, way up high on that shelf. Hi, Loki. Here he is. See, they have big shelves up there they can get on and look out over their territory. Right, Lou? My goodness, you show up well out here. Hi. It's quite warm today because we're going to get a bunch of rain. It's 13 degrees Celsius today. It's nice. There's a little breeze. And I can see these guys are enjoying it. Oh, Luna's all done. There she comes. I don't know about Loki. He may not come in. Right, Bear? That Loki, he loves that Catio. Yes, he does. Can we have a pet? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have a pet. Bear loves to be... Oh, sorry. The ear flap. He loves to be petted. There. There he is. All right. Well, we should come over and have a look at Miss Luna because Bear just tried to grab me. He likes to grab me when I go by. So here's Miss Luna. Luna is our 11-year-old brown tabby with white. And she considers herself the mainecoon boss and chief dish inspector. Right, Lou? You can tell Luna's the boss. She got that boss look. But Miss Muffy's also a boss, just a little bit smaller. Yeah. Well, we might as well come over here and have a look at the painting. I actually have something to show you on the painting that I did yesterday. Here it comes. There's Miss Muffy, and she's got some whiskers. I just felt like doing whiskers yesterday. And like I've said before, the whiskers go on last, as long as everything underneath is done. So I just decided that her front legs are done. So I threw some whiskers on there. She looks good with whiskers. They're not all there yet though. Kitties have whiskers on the top of their forehead and stuff like that, over their eyes. Yep. So this is a fairly new hobby for me. I've probably done, I probably haven't even done 10 paintings yet, but I've always wanted to paint my kitties, so I just tried. And I'm still trying. Having a lot of fun though with it. I like to have things to work away at every day that that's not finished, and I just get to work away at it. There you go. Here, if you want to jump over, you can. Let's check for Loki. There he is. There's Loki. Our weather kitty's all done. Here he goes. All right. The door, or the wind takes my door. There goes the weather kitty. There he is. All right, Miss Muffy and Luna are gonna sit together. Miss Muffy, you're a little bit too close. Yes, you are. You're just a tiny bit too close, isn't she, Luna? We'll just come down here and watch everything. And here's Miss Muffy. Oh dear. Okay. All right. That's good. That's enough. Good girl, Luna. Good girl. What a nice girl. There. That's very good. Always makes me nervous when Luna comes in like that, though. Because Miss Muffy's so tiny and old. Yes, she is. There, that's a much better place for her to sit. Oh, here comes Loki. Loki might want to do the weather again. There he goes. So Loki's got a surgery next week. On Wednesday, Loki's going to have a collar on, isn't he, Bear? Loki has a lump on his knee, which is going to be removed next week. Yep. So we're going to have a kitty with a collar for a few days. That's happened before, hasn't it, Bear? Bear had to wear a big collar one time. Yep. And then Luna and Miss Muffy have never had to wear a collar. Are you coming over? Here's Bear. Yeah, so Miss Muffy and Luna have never had to wear a collar or have had to have anything done. And I guess that would be the way with Bear too, but he had a nasty cut on his foot one time and he had to have stitches. 3 layers of stitches. So it was a bad cut, and he had to wear a collar for, it was probably 10 days or so. Many years ago. Yeah. Yeah, so where's Loki? Oh, there he is. There's Loki. So everybody's hanging out, waiting for treats. Loki loves to walk between those two. Yeah, so after Catio Chat, the kitties have a treat, don't they, Lou? Yeah. They all have a nice, yummy little snack, and then they go looking for a place to sleep. They do. And that's the first snack of the day. Then there's the second snack, and that comes around 9 o'clock, usually. And then after that snack, Miss Muffy likes to go outdoors, so maybe we'll get to go out with Miss Muffy this morning before it rains. We're supposed to get a lot of rain around lunchtime. So, yeah. This is what we do every morning around 4 o'clock. Get up with the kitties. Hi, Loki. Here's our big boy. And Miss Muffy going back to her bag. There. And there's Miss Muffy and Luna again. 2 girls and 2 boy kitties we have. And here's Loki. I think Loki's looking for a pet. Oh, he's a brave boy walking between those 2 girls. There we are. And it's 4:30 and the coffee is down and the kitties are all happy. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee in a few minutes. and just sort of relax a little bit. I've had really, really busy days lately, and today I only have one thing going on, and that's Miss Lucy. She's going to go to the vet, and she's going to get her last needle. See, there was one last shot Lucy didn't get about a year ago because something happened to my mom. And we canceled the appointment and then forgot about it. So she's got to get one of her shots today. And she's got a little mat on her back that my mom wasn't able to get off. So hopefully they'll take that off too. And after the vet appointment, we're dropping Lucy off at her new home. And I couldn't be happier that my sister's best friend is going to have Lucy. So it's all good, and that keeps Lucy actually probably only 20 minutes from where we live. So hopefully Wendy will send us some video and pictures once in a while so we can see how Lucy's getting along in her new home. Well, yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm thinking, since everyone's fit as a fiddle, we should wrap this up. Call it Catio Chat for today. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.